are recapping July. It's been a really interesting month. So Paul, what's going on?
Kate, we said we wouldn't talk about Twitter any longer. What are we doing here?
Not possible.
Twitter has been all over the news again. It started off with Twitter introducing rate limits because apparently they were getting hit by whatever number of bots or fake accounts or whatever. Well, they started limiting tweets and that caused uproar. Like as if the chaos over there wasn't enough, they started like cutting down people's viewing, cut off a lot of API access, and frustrated a lot of influencers and businesses that use Twitter to communicate through.
So crazy. It just feels like the opposite of what Elon has wanted. He's basically monitoring users' access. What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, that was how the month started off. Now, how did the month end? The last week or two, Elon has introduced X. Elon,
Yes.
who's this huge fan of this letter, this symbol. Kate, you can tell me a little bit about this more. But I'll tell you the quick version. The quick version is he seems to be ditching the Twitter branding and replacing it fully with X, which seems obscene. It seems really crazy thing to do. I don't know how you can tweet now. Or do you cross somebody or exit or XOR it? I don't really know. But Kate? What do you think Elon's fascination with X is?
Well, okay, interesting fact. He has his SpaceX company, and his son's name is also X. So the guy loves the letter X. But yes, so he has renamed it X, and the rebranding of it all has been really clunky. I feel like I'm still seeing a lot of Twitter references. I'm still seeing a lot of the older icons. So it's funny, people are like, in 10 years, we're going to be studying everything not to do when you're rebranding your company, which is so true. But
yeah, I've never seen anything like it. Just the fact that he's like wiping it off bit by bit.
Right.
Usually a rebranding of a company, it takes a while. It's slow. It's concise, and it's, well, I wouldn't say thought through a bit better. I think he, as you say, he's been sitting on X.com since PayPal days. Peter Thiel, once he got rid of Elon at PayPal, also got rid of the X.com domain that Elon was pushing. So, I don't know. As you say, like it still says Twitter all over the app for me.
Yeah.
It bounces up X. At some point, I thought it was some kind of joke, but
me too.
I think piece by piece, I think we'll finally be, looking at this X app instead of Twitter. I think it is. Honestly, I think it's another reason for people to drop off. It's confusing.
Yeah,
and
I
it's going
agree.
to frustrate and annoy a lot of people.
Definitely. And apparently also he wants the X app to become the everything app. So payments and social media and taking over the global financial system. So just seems a little all over the place to me.
Yeah, this is a big thing in China. China has a lot of these apps that just contain everything you want to do. So a lot of folks over there, obviously payments is the huge factor of why people use these apps. And I think that's what Musk sees with Twitter. He's got the user base. He wants to implement financial transactions and X or Twitter be the hub for this globally. I don't know. I don't know how this can work with a CEO that's so radical, off the charts, public, trolling. I don't know. It doesn't sit easy with me.
Yeah. I honestly don't think it's going to stick. It feels like he's kind of testing it and like kind of dipping his toes, and he's probably going to do something else. So who knows?
So Kate, what about Threads? Threads was released this month. Initially, there was like 100 million users within a few days.
Yes.
What's happening? Have you tried out the app, Kate? Do you love it or not?
So I have not tried it. I really can't do another social media right now. Although I know I need to give it a shot. But
to be totally honest, that's the reality here. People don't want somewhere else to go. Now, those that are moving over to Threads, are going there because they have, falling through Instagram to get there.
Yeah,
they're just curious. They have a beef with Musk and everything that's going on.
Right.
They want another outlet. It's not going to simply replace Twitter. It's different. But I do think there is an opportunity here. I think, Threads collected 100 million users in a couple of days. I think so far about half of those users have just dropped off, me included. But 50 million people is a lot of eyeballs and a lot of potential revenue. So it's something. It's a real thing now, and it probably will build up and grow just like everything else that Zuckerberg's built.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a direct replacement for Twitter, but it will be the outlet for some.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I mean, Meta clearly knows their way around social media platforms, so I think this one will be one to watch for sure. But speaking of,
there is one other app that went live last month, a social media app, which you probably haven't tried either yet, Kate.
I haven't.
What's it called?
So
What's it
Retro.
called?
This is the latest social media contender, and it is being hailed as the anti-Instagram. And it's basically all about going back to the original Facebook, original Instagram, real connections with your friends and family, not influencers, not, pushing content and shopping. It's really just about connecting. So if there is a new social media, I honestly am the most intrigued by this one. I have to say, I think it may be exactly what everybody needs right now, just kind of stripped down and real connections. I do like this one.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, talking about Meanwhile at 3 Advance, a lot of people are taking holidays, obviously, this summer. Darren and I were both on vacation last week, and obviously we found that a good opportunity to try Retro. So Darren and I popped on this last few weeks, and all of our vacation pictures are up there. So I've been following his vacation. It's kind of interesting. It collects them day by day, collects the pictures day by day. Your favorite pics. It's not dissimilar to the native iOS app or the native Photos app on Android, but it does allow that simple social connection. You can give someone your keys that they can always see your pictures for as long, forever or for a few months, or you can just share week by week with folks. So again, I don't know, it's not mind-blowing, it's not really revolutionary, but it'll probably carve out a little space by itself. And as you say, it gives people the opportunity just to get, just to connect and share with friends.
Yeah.
They're close to their hearts, and not this huge influencer machine and influencer economy that we have.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely feel more inclined to share on something that's separate from Instagram. It's just turned into something too much for me.
I totally get it. Well, listen, that's enough for me as well. Let's wrap it up, and we'll see everyone again this time next month.
All right. Thank you so much, Paul.
Take it easy.
Bye, everyone.